installing this thing. Says low battery indicator for active guitar pickups and electronics. Is from Precision Music Technologies, and it came to me from a shop called guitarelectronics.com, and that's in Scottsdale. So I was pleasantly surprised to see that I am supporting an Arizona business as usual. Make sure everything else is right. Just going off my Restream chat. There we go. All right, so hopefully everything's working here. Let me just make sure audio's going. Check, 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 check. Yep, looks right. All right, so anyway, we got this thing here. It's supposed to be, so if you got like EMGs or whatever active pickups, it should warn you if your battery's low. I don't know how good this thing's actually going to work. We're going to test this out. I went and bought some rechargeable batteries that might make this not work. Maybe this doesn't work with rechargeables. I see that a lot. The other thing I was looking at, Fishman's battery, like the rechargeable battery they make. Ooh, okay, now hold on. I'm opening up the box. Nothing here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I'm supposed to have 2 of these. Yep, looks like there's 2. Okay, good. Let's take a look at what this is. Now, I'm not sure if I want to drill a hole in my my guitar for this or not. Okay, well, anyway. So here's the thing. I don't know if there's any instructions online. Looks simple enough. I think I'm just supposed to insert this in series or in parallel with how the batteries are wired up right now. There's a little piece of tape. I guess you could shove it up against the electronics cavity. Somehow you'd have this LED showing. Okay, let's look in. I really can't imagine I'm looking at a manual. Okay. Oh, so this is compatible with both 9-volt and 18-volt. So that's cool. Let me see if there's a let me see if there's an online one, and we'll look at that one together. Precision Music Technologies. Okay, low battery. So here we go, right here. Okay. So blow this up. So remove the cover plate or pick guard and determine the desired location for the circuit. See suggested mounting locations on the other side. Drill a 7/64 or 3mm hole in the pick guard or cover plate. Remove the protective paper. Press heat shrink over red wire from low bat circuit, solder to red. Okay. So when you're using this thing, it says insert instrument cable into jack. The LED will light for 1 second to indicate that the battery is installed and the circuit is working. If the battery is good, the LED will go out. If the battery level is low, below 7.7 volts, the LED will stay on, indicating the battery is ready to be replaced. Okay. So right now, okay, so this is going to be in parallel with see that? It's sharing. It's not in series. Interesting. Okay. So see, this is what I'm thinking. I could drill a hole in the wood of my guitar. I don't know if I really like that idea. I do have spare holes. Actually, I'm using them in both guitars. Okay. So either I drill a hole. Ooh. I don't know if I want to do that. Or I drill a hole in the electronics cavity, which is fine, but I'm not as likely to see it there, right? I wonder. This is kind of cool how they do it in the tele pickup card. I don't have Yeah, shoot. Let's think. Now, I don't know that I mind that much drilling a little hole. I almost want to drill a different switch hole and put this in the other one. Let me just think. So the wiring's simple enough. I just ground this to ground. No nothing. And then put the 9 volt in parallel. Okay. And then why are they talking about the shrink wrap? It's a shrink wrap from the red. Yeah, so why you have the black in the shrink wrap? Okay, well, we'll deal with that in a second. Let me grab a little cradle. Let's just look at one of these guitars and see how I want to do this. And so that I don't procrastinate later on, I'm going to get this soldering iron heated up, ready to go. Screws. Might need the drill. Or I'm going to need the drill no matter what. Out. So it says 7/64 or 3 millimeters. Let's see if I have that. Seven 30 seconds. Is that what it says? 7/32 or 7/64? 7/64. Okay. I do not have a 7/64. What's close to 7/64? 8/64 would be 1/8. I do have 1/8, and I do have 3/32. So I got the ones on either side of that. I think I'll live if I put a 3/30 1/8 hole in. Okay. We'll get that in a second. All right, Mr. Soldering Iron plugged in. I still haven't bought one of those Heiko or whatever. I was gonna get the FX 88D, I think it was, soldering iron. I haven't got one of those yet, but I may. Okay. Warm you up. So I don't know if you guys saw the news, but Kaler may be coming out with an auto latch that retrofits your existing Floyd Rose. I'm pretty excited about that. I love the Godo tremolo that I have on this guitar, but I do have a Floyd Rose original for it that I could put back on. I know it's blasphemy. I prefer the Goto to the Floyd Rose original. I just have so much trouble with Floyd Rose originals. I have an old one that I never had any problems with, but seems like lately it's been a pain to use these things. Get the Floyds working, and you know I'm running the 7 strings too, so I'm kind of asking for it. See if I remember how to get the Goto bar out. Ah, there we go. Okay, so this is still something hitting here. It's hitting some stuff. Oh, didn't mean for that. Cam to go on. There we go. Okay. So, I think that the spot I'm going to want this on Now, I put magnets in here, so make this easier to deal with. Tremolo cover. I don't have one on the electronics cavity, but I could do the same thing. I think I still have piles of those magnets. They're little tiny magnets. I know it looks ugly with that hot glue or whatever, but I'm not as worried about the looks as being able to deal with that quickly. Of course, now I have that shallow, whatever claw, and you can actually twist it without even taking this cover off. So maybe the magnet things are redundant, but whatever. I like them. So I could do with the electronics, but all right. Let's see if I can get this up there. Let's get this out. I could just willy-nilly drill a hole, and I think I'd be reasonably happy where I go. See, this one there's my battery cover, and it's funny that this cheap guitar has a battery that you just pull the cover, no tools required, whereas my much more expensive EMG or ESP, you have to unscrew the battery compartment. I'm not sure I like that. I don't know if I've ever changed batteries on that. So I want to try these rechargeable batteries I got from Tenergy. Okay. Now it occurs to me I haven't shielded this guitar. Should we do a video on that? Should I do that right now? I've got the shielding tape here, I'm sure. Okay. So I don't know why that is open right there. That's scaring me. The ground. So battery. Comes in right here. I'm gonna have to take it from here. Maybe I can I'll put them all in parallel and then roll the heat shrink over it. I've got plenty more heat shrink too. Okay, so what I could do. Oh man, that's bent. I don't want to break this LED off. Okay, I could just put it like right here. That's a good question, but for electronically, this should be simple enough. I'm just gonna put that there. I'm gonna ground the ground somewhere. Okay, let's just do that real quick while I got it ready. So you see for my EMGs, this is one wire coming from the battery. Then these two get split off into the two different pickups to power them. And it's showing like I can just connect the ground to ground. Oh, it's going to the sleeve. Okay. Okay, so just go to the regular ground spot. So this shouldn't be active unless there's a guitar cable plugged in. Ooh, yeah, I cut this too far back. Oops. All right, I'll deal with that. Yeah, so I gotta tie all these together somehow. Just pulled that out of the zip tie. I might re-zip tie this stuff. Okay, so this is the two pickups right here. Sorry, 1 second. Here's the 2 pickups. Great, Pepe. Oops. Here's the 2 pickups. Here's the battery. Here is, oh man, I just launched. Uh-oh. When I picked this guy up, it shot the heat shrink off. You see how thick that is. I've got tons of shrink wrap. Yeah, a whole box right here, so find one that's similar. Just gonna have to wrap 3 wires here. This might be right. Maybe a little long. Well, cut long. Fine. Okay. So one way I could do this. Back a little bit more. One way I could do this is to wrap the battery and the detector in one side, wrap the these guys in the other, pull it down, and make it straight that way. That's probably the best way. I haven't pre-tinned any of these, and I don't think in this case it really warrants it. Okay, so if I did it that way, wrap these all together, I should be able to pull it sideways and then solder them in. Okay, I just had solder. Where did I put it? I need to order some more solder. Okay. So now, pull these guys this way. Hopefully. Oh man, that might not work. Oh, I messed up. Okay. Yeah, I might tape these. That shrunk. Yeah, that was a mess up. I still might be able to make this work. Watch. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. I do have a heat gun somewhere. I don't want to use that. And I think from the wiring diagram that the ground side of this can just go to any ground. It says sleeve, but I think the sleeve is tied to, yeah, the sleeve is tied to all the grounding spots, so I can just ground this anywhere. Let me do that now. I am going to tin this one. Both the pots on here are push-pull. I have a volume bypass and, actually, no, I have a volume bypass and the other, there's only one pot. It's got a volume bypass and the other one is a switch to go to single coil for the 707 TW or 707X, I'm not sure. Okay, so this should be This should be the functional circuit now. So this is soldered in. I'm going to plug in a guitar cable. The way that EMGs work anyway, or usually, is you have a TRS jack, and when the in fact, let me get one out. Hold on. So here's a TRS jack, right? Positive tip ring sleeve is TRS. So the way you would wire EMG is on the female side, make the regular guitar's ground to the sleeve. Put the negative side of the battery for the active pickups on the ring. And so because a regular guitar cable isn't tip ring sleeve, it's just tip and sleeve, when you plug a regular guitar cable in, it shorts the negative side of the battery to the ground, and so then your circuit becomes active. So you don't have to disconnect your battery; it automatically disconnects it for you. So the way this thing said it works is if I plug this in, this LED should come on. There it is. It just blinked and then went right off. Okay, I don't like that. Okay, so what does it say? Insert the instrument cable into the jack. The LED will light for 1 second to indicate that the battery is installed and the circuit is working. If the battery level is good, the LED will go out. If the battery is below 7.7 volts, the LED will stay on, indicating the battery is ready to be replaced. I don't know if you saw it. The second I plugged this in, it turned off. It did not stay on for 1 second. That is not a good sign. Does that mean I don't have this correct? I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the circuit again. Okay. Showing to tie the positive to the battery terminal in the same node that that the active electronics are going to. So that should be right. And so the negative is on the sleeve. Negative is on the sleeve. Let me make sure. Do I have a TRS? See, if I put the negative on the ring. Okay, let me make sure I didn't mess this up. 1 second. We get a multimeter. We're going to check this. Okay. So let's just see who's who. This jack. So this should be ground. Yep. Good. Okay, now here's the ring, or here's the tip. So is this going to be the red one or the black one? Okay, black is tip. Let's make sure the red is working for ring. Red is ring. Okay. Black is tip, red is ring. All right, so I'm going to plug this in. We're going to find this out, which one is who, and make sure that something else funny isn't going on here. So, red is ring. Let's find who that is. Which one of these two is? Yeah, that's ring. That's sleeve. Okay. So unless I might have wired this backwards, because you know it kind of doesn't matter. You could do either one, I think, but that's definitely sleeve. Let me I'd be surprised if I wired this up backwards from what I thought, but I mean, I'm gonna put it straight on the sleeve and see what happens. Okay. You know, there's a very decent chance maybe I wired it the other way than I think that I did. So let me plug this in. Nope, goes right out again. All right. So it definitely doesn't stay lit for 1 second. Let's measure this battery real quick. I wonder if there's a way I can measure it in circuit, but I'm not really sure. I guess I could measure it right there, huh? Maybe. I don't know. I'll just measure it here. Okay. Yeah, this is a who knows battery. So we're gonna check the voltage here. 9 volts. All right. Now, the whole point of this is so that I could use rechargeable batteries. So let me grab one of those and let's see what happens. I know they say don't use rechargeables on EMGs and things like that, but you know, like the Fishmans are rechargeable now. Rechargeable batteries are different nowadays than they used to be. So first of all, let's measure this guy. I just charged this, so I just got him last week. I haven't tried him yet. Okay, so 9.29 volts. This one's a little bit tricky to swap batteries. And yeah, I wouldn't like to do this on a stage under pressure. Yeah, I'm not super confident that that's really in there. Oh. Only I didn't just break my battery door. Okay, I didn't. Give me a second. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna give myself some more slack. I kind of zip tied these things in pretty tight, so my fault. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna plug this back in again, see what happens. Says it's supposed to give you a second. I wonder if that has something to do with if there's something terminated on the other end though. See that? It just flashed again. There was no 1 second. I don't know if you can see that. Let me turn off this light here. Yeah, there's no 1 second there. Let me try it on a terminated connector. So this cable's plugged into my Helix. That should be terminated. Nope, still no. This is not filling me with confidence right here. Nope. It's not staying on for a second. So that's that could be a little disturbing. I'm not sure. So let's I guess I'm just gonna go for it. Drill a hole in this guitar. Really ideally like be right in between one of these guys. here, here. I mean, it could go up here, but right here would be nice, I think. I think that would be a nice place. So that's there's kind of a lot of stuff right there. I'm hoping I'm not breaking off a bunch of wires while I'm wiggling this around, but it should be okay. I just don't know that I'll be able to get in there. The other spot is right here between the pot and the selector switch. I'd really like it here. Just really don't want to break any wires putting it in there. Would be easier to get right here. It'd be really easy to put in an open space above them. Right here. That's one of these two is the prettiest spot though, really. I like it right there. I guess I could unzip tie this stuff and pull that out of the way. There's one. This is a really hard wire right here to move. All right, let's see. I think I can fit it right there. Okay. And if I have to unsolder that wire, I can. Woo, drilling holes in the pretty wood of your guitar. That's just evil, right? Ooh, scary. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I might have put that in exactly the wrong place. All right. I'm gonna pull this ground for a second. Remind me to put that back in. Well, that's kind of shorting out against one of my switches. Hopefully that's gonna be okay. Maybe. Well, we'll see. Put the ground back on. Screw this back together for now, and then I'm gonna check it. Surprised I didn't shield this guitar. And haven't really noticed the need to. I might do it. Maybe I should have just done that right now, but um I don't know. I got other stuff to do right this second. So we'll see how long these rechargeable batteries last too. That'd be interesting. So, you know, they talk about like rechargeable batteries have a high self-discharge rate, so they'll just die while they're sitting there not being used. But I hear that that's more a thing in the past now. So we'll see. Let's I'm gonna plug this in and see if it's working. Where's my bar? Still don't really understand this Goto bar too much. Like, you just shove it in, don't bother screwing it in, because it also screws in. But I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna plug it into my Helix. Okay. Okay. So here's, oh, ouch, man. That just looks like a hole. Like, you don't even see the LED. Okay, I'm gonna unplug. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's bright when it goes on. That's really cool, actually. I don't know if I can turn off lights so you guys can see it, but man, it's so far in there. I would like the LED to stick out a lot more. That's kind of a bummer. Now I just got a hole sitting in the guitar, but maybe it's cool. Okay. So, put this guitar back up. Let's get another guitar. My other main guitar. This is the oil slick guitar. I got this guitar just so because Floyd Rose said they had an oil slick 7-string, and you know, no BMXer can resist oil slick, right? So I had to get this guitar. I was compelled. No choice in the matter. And allegedly, like they were saying, we're going to be able to get an auto latch for the Floyd Rose. I don't know if it'll work with the Pro. Rexy Labs is saying, and they actually answered me a bunch of times on YouTube, so we'll see. But he's saying that as long as it's a 37 millimeter block, it'll work. And I don't know if that means it'll work on the Pro or not. But I do, like I say, I got another original I could put back on that Ibanez. If I had an auto latch, I might take that Goto off. I really like the Goto though. Like, I know there's a lot of Floyd Rose purists out there, but I haven't had that good luck with the official Floyd Rose stuff lately. I hate the special. I mean, I had a special on one of my guitars for forever. And I never had any problems with it. And then my other ones I bought, the saddles kept breaking. And then one of our teachers bought a Jackson's Randy Rhodes with blackouts on it, actually. And it has the most trouble keeping from the saddles breaking. I've replaced a couple of them already. Yeah, such a lame. I don't know why the saddles special's got to be so weak, but like I said, I have one special that lasted me forever, never any problems. Interesting. Okay, so on this one, here's where I'd tie into the battery. Okay, so on this guitar, where would I like? I'd either like the dot down here or right in the middle here. Maybe right there. I need to be able to see it. Like right here would be ideal, but man, this guitar is so pretty. I hate to put any more holes in it. Um, here, right here. Right here would be nice. But really in between those is probably the best spot. Oh man. But I have the wiring so nice right there. I kind of don't want to mess with it. Oh, and there's no real flat spot. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so that's a problem. It may not be a flat enough spot for this thing. I'm gonna have to break this zip tie right here. I'll re-zip tie these. I promise. Um, so this one came with an 81 and 85 EMGs. Thinking of putting them back. No, they're lower output. So when people tell you a 707 is the same thing as an 85, they're wrong. It's not. 85.7 is quite a different pickup actually. Wow. Yeah, it's just a little space right there. I think that's okay. Oh man, this guitar is so pretty. I hate to do this, but okay. So let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. Oh, poor guitar. Okay, let's do the wiring. Man, if I can just tie into here, that'd be great. I doubt it. Should go by. Oh. Maybe. I think so. I think I can do this. Well, where did the wire stripper go? I really, really wish I had dedicated tech bench space. That's why I built this desk the way I did, but I don't know. It's been not easy. Okay. I'm just stripping this guy. What was that? Strip the wires so I can actually get in there. And then yeah, I can't wait to see that auto latch. I wonder how much it'll cost, but you know what? I kind of don't care how much it costs. I think it'd be worth it, whatever it is. I hope it's not crazy, you know, and it shouldn't be. I mean, it really. I mean, come on, guys. But you know, it. I wouldn't be surprised if it was nuts priced. My first car cost less than most of these tremolos cost now. Okay. I don't know if that's the most robust connection in the universe. Get the heat gun back out. Okay. Negative's just gonna go on the sleeve like on the other one. There's plenty of places to tie this to on this guitar, thankfully. We're gonna test this with the cable real quick. It should light up red for a second. Yeah, that one just blinks too. No second. I mean, is there even logic on here to do for a second? There's a chip. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, let me look real quick. Like, is the 18-volt one so different? Um, 18 volt. No, it's the same thing. So there's no reason this thing shouldn't be working the way. Yeah, no, this is right. Okay. Let me test fit this thing real quick. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if I can't, like, they put 2 pieces of adhesive tape onto here. I wonder if I can just use one, because then the LED would stick through a lot further. I don't like how short this is, so I'm wondering if I can't get that piece off. And maybe I can go buy some more double stick tape if this doesn't work. Or do like I always do and just hot glue stuff in. Because I'd really like it to stick through. I'll put it in the way they wanted for now, and then we'll see about maybe doing that further. Maybe I won't put another LED zip tie in. Let's see how this works first. And like I said, I'm gonna change out to the other battery on here real quick. But this one, like, I still got the plastic on here, but this one, it's not the quick change like on the cheaper guitar. I like those no tools required battery compartments. Okay, let's see. One second. Hello? Hey. Oh, shit. Yeah, sorry. I'm at the school. That's okay. They should be okay. I just changed them for the safety check. Okay, cool. All right. All right. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna change out to the rechargeable. Yeah. My mechanic is coming, so I got to go run to the store if I want food. Unless I want to walk, which I really should because that'd be good for me. Okay, but we're going to change this out for rechargeable right now. Like I say, I'd rather have the no tools required version of this. This screw is being uncooperative. That's not good. Better see what that's about. I think these things are threaded. I don't think it's going into wood. Oh yeah, it's a machine screw. Interesting. Okay. Yes, this is not something I want to change out on stage like this. Like, can't even get it out of there. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this is a machined hole right here. That should have been a lot easier to deal with than it is. I'm going to measure this real quick just in case something weird's going on. Now, I expect when these guys die that thing better turn red on me, or else give me a problem. Okay, so what we got? 9.2 volts, okay. So these are Tenergies. You know, I have a lot of trouble getting batteries sent to Hawaii, so this is one of the few that Amazon would actually ship. Is it time to take this plastic off? Will it make any difference? Gee, man, what a poser. You still got all your plastic on. Yeah, this machine screw doesn't feel good. Yeah, I'm super not thrilled for this type compared to the other type. I really wonder why they did that. These screws really feel like they're going to strip out. Maybe I'll go get some more. Let's test this. Now, I have the brass push-in bar for my oil slick because they don't make an oil slick push-in bar. So I tried to use the screw-in one, but it didn't really work that well. It was like too close to the body. Maybe I'll rethink that. If you got any ideas, maybe a way to build up the bottom of it. Okay, let's see if this lights up. Yep, okay. All right, well, that's good. I'm gonna let this batteries run out and let's see if that thing actually lights up. I'll see you guys later.